School days. In this school, the three guys met. Their relationship changed in the season and turned into three love stories. Actually, it's just one dark timeline. This is, to this day, the worst Japanese cartoon I've ever watched. I say that because this isn't an anime, it's a travesty. Well, then I guess it is anime. No, never mind. I believe this canon event originated from a dating sim with stick your dick in crazy options. And my man here chose all of them. But don't lose your head. Let's dive into the darkest day and blackest night evil has ever escaped into. Could you be loved and be loved? This is a story all about responsibility, infidelity, confederacy, praise, desire, the line between desire and indulgence, enlightenment and selfishness, when you begin to hurt others. Day one, the stalking begins. Phone charm. Keep a photo of your crush on your phone, and none will know that your love has been realized. This boring dude is named Ito, meaning likewise or also. The instructor in class is teaching the ghost of Yatsuya, a tale about a couple avenging their dead relatives who were murdered by two rizzed out gangsters, the completion of which brings peace to their restless souls. That was the Cliff Notes version. But no, this may actually be the most fucked up story. Girl 2 deduces that Ito has a crush on Katsura, meaning tree, and can see right through Ito's lies. Then again, Ito is a shitty liar. Ito wants Girl 2 to leave him alone. This conversation leads to a hysterical shout from Girl 2 in classic anime fashion, drawing the attention of Girl 3, Girl 2's best bitch. After class, Ito is caught sighing out into the wild blue yonder like he isn't a hentai protagonist. A friend, Taisuke, meaning peace or herald, gets Ito out of his head and tells him he's popular with women. Ito just thinks Sayonji is annoying. It's probably her voice. Okay, here. Ito, meaning likewise or also. Girl 1, Katsura, meaning tree. And Girl 2, Sayonji, meaning Western Garden Temple. Sayonji x Ito x Katsura. Depending on the climate of Sayonji, will the Katsura thrive or wilt? Let's watch. Another name for Ito is Makoto, meaning good or sincere. Ito again wants to be left alone. Taiyusuke admits that Ito has no eye for women. Taiyusuke admits to loving all cute girls. Ito agrees. Taiyusuke thinks it's unfair that Ito will outstripe all of the other boys in school before one is even aware, and literally cries about not getting laid. Who is Taisuke, and why is he so based? Taisuke is so upset he threatens to kill Ito and then himself out of sheer embarrassment. Right when Sayonji finds them. Yikes. Sayonji is the president of the astronomy club, so she has keys to the roof of the school building. Apparently, the club discontinued a few years prior, probably because of molestation charges. Saonji lied about wanting to observe stars. She just wanted a secret base because it's more exciting that way. Saonji reveals that she scouted Katsura, who appears to have a weak body, and she appears to be isolated from her classmates, not because of any demonic nature, but because she's just too cute. Saionji offers to report back her private conversations with Katsura completely unprovoked. Ito asks the serious questions as to why go so far. Saionji reinforces the fact that Ito and his cock is a force of nature now and that girls are talking. Ito gets angry and presses her ass up against a fence, asking if Saionji told anyone about his crush. Saionji says no, which is a lie. Saionji considers herself the representative of girls. She thinks Ito is honest and wants to support Ito in order for his unrequited love to bear fruit. That makes zero sense, but heaven knows I can't stop this car crash. She insists Ito call her by her first name, Sakai, meaning Zawarazo. Ito thinks it's too grand of a name, but it is cool. He himself is not. Girl 3, Setsuna, means an instant or moment. Had iron sights on Ito because she knew he had a private chat with Saionji, and Setsuna does not like that shit. But it's not like she saw him first. Ito was wondering how things ended up this way, and is being harassed by his friends, trying to make Ito tell them bedtime stories. This is the worst part about being a player. Everyone assumes you're being loved when in fact you haven't been touched in years.
Day 2.
Saionji reports back to Ito, and Ito complied with this manipulative middle school whistleblowing charade and freaks out when he finds out he's having lunch with all three today. Ito is lucky cool points don't scale to the Riz class. He says it's impossible. He's way too nervous. Saionji pulls the Be a Man card. Ito claps back with it being okay not to be a man, which is based. Saionji responds with now being the time to grow up, but it's too soon. She says Katsura has someone she's interested in, but Ito ponders if knowing that much is good enough as is. Saionji gets upset and yells that prayers alone are worthless and drags this flower to its fate. Against his will, all the while he cries out in vain for somebody, anybody, to save him. And I can tell you right now, if I was in that hallway, I would just want Ito to shut the fuck up. The three arrive at the rooftop around the same time. Katsura introduces herself as Kotonoha, meaning language, or waka. So with this, we have also sincere world garden language tree, or sincere world language, or world garden language tree also sincere. Interesting. Now, as a passive observer with zero skin in the game, let me just say that I believe spite to be a beat the whole world can dance to. Saionji compared their introductions to a wedding proposal. Katsura made sandwiches for the occasion. The secret ingredient appears to be coleslaw. Ito couldn't bring himself to tell her, so he lies and chokes on all the ass flavored sandies. And when I say ass flavor, I mean awful. It must have been like biting into a medium rare burger. Ito's heart is probably already going doki doki. It's a horror show. Saionji quips that Ito doesn't know moderation. He doesn't know how to play it cool neither. His game is disgrace. However, being a disgrace doesn't rid you of Riz. Ito calls the following night to give Saionji her head pats, so much that she asks Ito to stop thanking her. She doesn't want thanks from a gift she wrapped. She says this whole thing isn't very amusing anymore since it seems all went well. Of course, Ito wants to confess his feelings. Saionji assures him that he has Riz, so it should go over pretty well. And the call ends. Saionji honestly wishes Ito good luck that night. Day 3. Ito confesses his feelings. Top of the morning style. Bold move. A great way to make an awkward train ride, but I guess that's later. Anyways, Katsura knew Ito was stalking her on the train, but she was into it, so it's fine. She even stayed in character at the train station like she didn't realize a gold plated stud wasn't standing 4 feet away from her every morning. Goofy ass. She thanks Saionji for bringing them together, and with that, Saionji's job is complete. And perhaps now she can move on to leech the energy out of someone else's life. They're both goofy, if you ask me, but let's keep going. Saionji thinks watching romance from afar and fucking with people is exciting, so she'll stick around. Ito understands that the debt he owes will not be paid off within his lifetime, which I think is hilarious. Because what Saionji wants is not money yet. It begins with a kiss. Kiss young man on the lips and say good luck on your date. What do you even call this? Sociopathy? She shows signs of remorse alone on the train, so I'll chalk it up to good old reliable BPD. Day 4! Ito is actually quite the scholar. It looks like he made a number 2 on the leaderboards. But who cares? Because Ito is leering at his girlfriend. Who are these people? Ito and Kat go on their first official date. Ito, despite getting handed everything he ever wanted without needing to breathe, opts for the manipulative route and reading a love doctor book. He already knows he has poor time management skills that'll be the death of him, and wants to know what to say to cover his ass. He didn't even find the time to read beforehand. She catches him reading the book. She catches him reading dirty mags on the date. Young man can't keep it in his pants. I guess Kat can relate. Ito seems to like giving in large quantities, sometimes with variety. Ito probably only got in that Yakuza's face to make Kat think he's brave, but honestly, he just sucks. Day 5. Ito hasn't followed up on his follow-up. Rookie mistake. Oni choose a mount. I'm calling Saionji Oni because I misspelled her name, and then I abbreviated that misspelling. Kind of like a wandering phone call. What's that called? Oni chews him out about being clueless and insists he kiss her firmer next time. As friends, Ito obeys this command. Oni then hands over movie tickets for him and Kat, but is later questioned by Setsuna if those tickets were intended for Oni and Ito instead. Oni wonders how perceptive Setsuna's iron sights really are, and laughs off the allegations, claiming she doesn't have time.
She has too much time on her hands, to be honest.
That night, Ito's still reading that dirty, sad pickup book thing. Burn it with fire, dude. Fire is what's inside Ito's pants because all he can think about is Kat's lips. I'm gonna let that cook. Ito is conflicted on how to best manipulate his girlfriend Kat. Is weirdly comfortable with being naked in front of her sister. It might be an American thing on my end, but I already made a note of it. Note self. GF wants to watch a scary movie. Counts as 5 red flags. Instead, Ito completely misreads Kat and brings her to the ironic rom-com. Kat actually draws these exact parallels, damn near breaking the fourth wall. Kat thinks Ito is cool when he truly isn't. Ito disagrees and claims the actress isn't as pretty as her. Smooth. Ito finally becomes empowered by his causality manipulation abilities and shoots his shot. Air ball? How could this be? Kat slaps her official boyfriend for trying to kiss her. Was it the movie? It's good to know that when in her right mind, she rejects Ito's genjutsu. But honestly, it's the kid trying too hard. Rookie mistake. I'm a level with you. Someone probably saw Oni groping Ito, and Kat heard about it. But that's just conjecture. Kat thinks Oni and Ito have a string of relationships. Kat thinks Oni and Ito have a strong relationship, and things get super awkward the rest of the night. Day 6. Oni is fucking hysterical. Ito doesn't know why, despite allowing a woman to lead him, everything somehow went awry. Oni assumes and totally doesn't project that it's because Kat isn't used to boys. They both resolve to throw that godforsaken book away and have Ito communicate with his girlfriend when curious. I'm not going to claim that to be the solution, but it's the correct thing to do. So points. Who the fuck is this bitch? Katie? Kathy? Kato? As in increase or flower? She asks if Ito is an acquaintance to his girlfriend, and he's like, sorta. Ito fails to speak to our cat due to blacking out and waking up in the middle of his next class. He puts his book in his bag and speeds off to speak to Kat. Taisuke comments to himself that Ito has gotten even more antisocial as of late. He catches Kat, who was anti-stalking Ito, it seems. Ito apologizes vaguely and admits to wanting to move on to hand stuff, but also to get to know Kat. Oh, how romantic when he says it. Kat carries on ghosting Ito, lol, but is stopped by Oni, where it is revealed that Kat is actually afraid of men's lust and torment. Oni assures Kat that all boys are secretly perverts, and bad touches Kat to prove it. So be easy on him. Oni lies about her future molestation plans and claims to quit meddling. Ito lies about not doing anything Kat wouldn't like, and Kat lies about wanting to get to know Ito and not exclusively his cock. I think this is a good stopping point. I'll see how this video performs, and that will decide if I continue school days. Because I really do love this show. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you just like the video to appease the algorithm gods? And also comment. That definitely helps too. It doesn't have to be anything. I guess you can say how unfunny this whole thing was. You guess you love doing that. That's got to be a highlight of your day. Well, I appreciate you. At any rate, enjoy your next video.